Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another stout review. It is absolutely monsooning outside right now in North County, San Diego. It's crazy. My backyard is underwater. I didn't know what to do, so I decided to review a stout. I know people get upset at like multiple uploads in the same day, but you know what? We're gonna do it. It's Super Bowl weekend. We can't go anywhere because it's flooding everywhere in the neighborhood. We're gonna review some stout. So this is a beer I am really excited for, and I became very excited about it after talking to Nathan about it, because he said it was the most chocolate forward beer he's ever had, and I am a chocolate person when it comes to stout. So this is the 2018 vintage of Bourbon County Proprietors, or as Don't Drink Beer says, Proprietors. This says stout aged in bourbon barrels with cocoa nibs and chocolate added. It is per the label 14.4% alcohol by volume, and it was bottled October 9th of 2018. Goose Island Proprietors Bourbon County brand stout. I think this is a Chicago release only. Beer comes courtesy of my man Josh. Thank you, sir. We did a little trade. I had to seek this beer out when I talked to Nathan about it. So I'm a big Bourbon County fan, you guys know. If you watch my channel, I still haven't had the base beer of this year. We've reviewed, excuse me, all variants. So it is what it is. It also comes with this cool little box. I'm a fan of that. It's cool stuff. And we can't put that anywhere, huh? And whatever. I'll leave it there. I've reviewed other vintages of this. Nathan and I reviewed the 2016 vintage when we were in Reno, which was fun. It had like peppers and other stuff in it, which was kind of a way different than any other like stout that I usually drink. And then Nathan and I also, when we were in New Hampshire, did a battle beers with Prop 14, which was coconut. I love that beer. So I've had 14, 16, and now 18. We're an even year kind of prop drinker. So we're gonna use our Horse glassware. I do not have Goose Island glassware. And pouring this into these bright lights, this pours like regular Bourbon County. It's pretty dark, but it still is see-through. It's not like that crazy viscous black. Should we do this so you guys can see the label? Does it matter? It's probably better, right, aesthetically? Holy smokes, I can smell chocolate already. In the glass, it's pitch black. And it has a finger of that awesome, super, like, brown khaki head. Sorry, I mean the reflection, it's super, the bright light is right in front of my face, but it's the only way to really get good lighting out here when it's stormy outside. But yeah, looks like it looks like Bourbon County in the glass. So let's go ahead and shove our nose in it, see what it smells like. I mean, it smells like bourbon soaked chocolate cake. It is very desserty. So this beer's been sitting out for like 2 hours. It's room temperature. It has like a peppery kind of a thing, which is weird. I was not expecting that. That might just actually. It's not. I was thinking like charred pepper skin, but this is really like oaky, like barrel, like charred bourbon barrels. But it's got this crazy like baker's cocoa, like that powdered chocolate that you bake with. And it also has like a fudgy aspect to it. I don't really get like that bourbon heat that I usually get from Bourbon County. It doesn't smell boozy at all, which is crazy. It's just so overloaded with that crazy charred oak, the baker's like powdered chocolate, and then like that fudgy kind of cakey thing. Yeah, I mean 14%, you don't smell booze, it's crazy. But it doesn't smell. I think the nose of this is much different than regular Bourbon County, if that makes sense. And anyone else who's had this, you can chime in. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe my nose is weird right now. But this smells like chocolate. It doesn't have that crazy. Usually Bourbon County gives you bourbon. It gives you that boozy intensity. It's fudgy, which you have here, but there's so much damn chocolate in this. I kind of think it covers up what Bourbon County usually smells like. So let's go and taste it. Josh, cheers. Thank you, sir. This mouthfeel seems much more viscous, much more full than regular Bourbon County too. And Nathan's right. There's so much fucking chocolate in this beer. Wow. That's delicious. It tastes It literally tastes like you took a bite of brownie or like a bite of chocolate cake. That's crazy. There's so much chocolate. It's chocolate for days. There's a good amount of vanilla too, and I'm guessing that comes from the bourbon barrels. But again, like I was saying, we weren't smelling any of that bourbon heat. I don't really get that bourbon intensity on the flavor that I usually get from Bourbon County. But again, I haven't had this year's vintage of it, so maybe it's different this year. But the taste follows the nose exactly. It's fudgy, cakey, baker's chocolate. There's a good, I think that kind of charred, woody thing that we were smelling kind of hits the middle of your tongue. And it almost gives you like a, I don't want to say like a bitter kind of a sensation, but this beer's super dry as I'm talking. My tongue is just really, really dry. We talked about the other stout. There's a stout we reviewed a little while ago. I was talking about when you put a toothpick on your tongue. It's like that. It's like leaves that huge like barrel presence just right on your tongue, just laying on it. This is scary drinkable for 14.5% because it's not sweet. It's not that crazy like Beta sweet. It's just really intense chocolate. And you're not really tasting the 14.5%. I guess there's a little bit of like warming in my chest, but you're not struggling to drink this at all. I love the mouthfeel of this too. It's full, it's chewy, it's awesome. But yeah, there's just, I mean, there's not really much else to say because I'll just keep repeating what I've been saying. So much powdered baker's cocoa mixed with fudgy, cakey brownie kind of batter. And then an awesome, there's an awesome amount of vanilla on the finish of that with all that other barrel character. It's just, it's super intensely, maybe intensely is not the right word, but for me, I'm picking up a lot of that charred barrel. It's awesome. But it doesn't, for whatever reason, this does not, like my brain doesn't immediately go to Bourbon County. Like if someone gave this to me blind, I don't think I'd be able to pick out that this is a variant of Bourbon County, just because usually with that, you get like that marshmallowy kind of, there's even like that caramely creme brulee desserty thing, and you get that smack of like bourbon heat on your tongue. I don't get that with this. This is a chocolate bomb. I love chocolate. You have to like chocolate to love this beer. I love this. I love how drinkable it is at 14.5%. I love how chocolate forward it is. So for me, I mean, this is this is perfect. This is 100 out of 100. It would be cool. I mean, it's not a detractor. It would be cool if I was getting more of like that bourbon heat to go with all the like dessertiness that you get from this, but I love how this doesn't go crazy sweet. It's ridiculously drinkable. This is fire. Super, super good. The mouthfeel's on point too. I love that. So yeah, it's hashtag Hunnits for me. Love this beer. I'm interested to see what other people thought about it. And you gotta like chocolate beer, so like this beer. So yeah, that is the 2018 vintage of Bourbon County Prop. Josh, I appreciate you, sir. Glad I got to check this beer off the old Bourbon County variant list from this year. It's crazy. It's awesome. So, like I said, if you guys have had it, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you very soon. Cheers.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.